Hi, Dr. Brown here, and in this video, I'm going to be giving some tips and a tutorial on stretching, foam rolling, and myofascial release of the hips, okay? And when I say hips, we're going to be talking about the glutes, the piriformis, which is a little muscle deep to the glutes, and we'll also talk about the psoas, the hip flexor, okay? The psoas is an interesting muscle. It comes off the spine and goes down through the pelvis and attaches to the leg, and when it contracts, it does that. It causes hip flexion. So it is a hip muscle, but it originates on the spine. Okay, so I'm going to start with a ball, all right? And we're going to start on the glutes and piriformis. Okay, so to place the ball, it's as simple as placing it on the mat and then just sort of scooting up and sitting down on it. Right where that dimple is in your butt is about where you want to go. And the legs are crossed like this, okay? And that exposes the glute. And I recommend a circular movement. So you'll start at the dimple, okay, and you'll feel more than likely a little bit of tenderness there, okay? That's the piriformis muscle that you feel. You'll start from there and then just circling, make that circle progressively larger so that you're coming away from the center of the glute and going more to the outer portion of the glute. Again, like with any other foam rolling or myofascial release, if you feel a trigger point, a tender spot, stop there for a moment and perhaps undulate back and forth, okay? You can do it like that and then reverse the circle and go in the other direction, okay? So that's gonna warm up those muscles really nicely so you can then advance to the foam roller, okay? And with the foam roller, you're gonna place it down like this, sit on top of, sit on it like this, and again, that figure four. So it's a similar positioning as with the ball, but now you have the foam roller under there, and it covers a wider surface, obviously, okay? And here you're just gonna roll from the crest of the hip bone all the way down to the sit bone, all right? And do 3 passes down the middle, and then you can face outward like this, do 3 passes on the outer glute, and then you can turn in this way and do 3 passes on the inner glute, okay, like that. Next, we'll work with the stretch band here, the resistance band, all right? And you want to put your foot through one of the handles of the band, all right? And hold on, okay, like this. Holding your leg up like this, you'll bend your knee, rotating outward like this to where your knee is at a nice acute angle. Grab the strap, and now first you're gonna resist against the strap by pushing your leg away, okay? That's engaging these muscles. And then relax and pull in like this, okay? And then again, you'll wanna push away into the strap, the side of your foot into the strap, and then come in again. Okay, we'll want to do that 3 times. And then after that last 3rd time, you're going to hold for 10 seconds and go to the other leg. All right? To foam roll the hip flexor, the muscle in front of the hip flexion would look like this, okay? So it's the muscle that's causing hip flexion. So we're gonna take the foam roller now and work on hip flexor, okay? So it's really nice. The edge of the hip flexor works, or the edge of the foam roller works really nicely for getting right into that spot where we can access that hip flexor, okay? Have the roller like this. You'll come down on it. You'll place it in that crease. And with this one, you're really not doing much rolling. In this sense, you're really just applying body weight and pressure into it. And you'll feel some tenderness in that hip flexor. You'll want to hold on that and maybe undulate a little bit like that. So that would be foam rolling the hip flexor. And then we progress into one more exercise, okay, for the hip flexor, a stretch. And again, you'll place your foot in the strap like that. Come down and lie face down on the mat and push into the band with the front of your foot and then lift up like that. Lift the knee off the ground. That's where you're getting the hip flexor stretch, just like that. And then come back down, push into the strap again, relax, and get that stretch up. And do that a third time, pushing in and coming up. Okay. With all that said, and all those exercises, after you've completed those, you're gonna have some of the most flexible hips going, okay? So I hope you learned something from this video, and until next time, stay well.